the red-hot Columbus Blue Jackets, who are 8-1 under their new coach, Rick Bowness. Predators coming off of that comeback. Nashville a strong forecheck. That's how they are hoping to expose this St. Louis team. Here's a man, Neighbors coming in, challenging his Saros to make the save, and the rebound filtered to the corner. Kyrou to the middle. St. Louis, some good looks so far, both teams. In the early parts, and now a score. Neighbors in tight, less than 5 minutes in. Once again, Nashville gives up the first goal. Some happy dads in the suite. St. Louis on top 1-0.
They flip on the switch later in the game and get to their game, but right now, watch right here. Jake Neighbors, he's just sitting right there in a good spot. Good puck movement by the Blues. High to low, and then Neighbors right in between Stamkos and Yossi. He's got a good stick on the ice there and just redirect. That's an unbelievable redirect, by the way.
Forsberg to the middle, Marchessault missed the target. Good look.
Great, a really good look, and that's what they do. When they get set up, they're using every aspect of it, every position, getting those chances.
Score! What a tip by O'Reilly! Ryan O'Reilly was fading away from the goal, reached back with one hand and put it right through the 5-hole. Tie game.
Well, we're talking about when they get set up, and I think they just completely caught Hofer by surprise here, because he's thinking O'Reilly's going to get this puck and make a play, and then he just sticks it out one hand and redirects it. This isn't a typical play. Most guys would get this puck and try to make another pass, but it was a little out of the wheelhouse, and Factor just audible at the last second. Just goes back and reaches it, catches Hofer.
And particularly on the road, they have struggled. They have dropped their last 8 away from the Enterprise Center in St. Louis. Blues across the line with Neighbors busting through the wall. Now deals it, and they score. Beautiful play. Up top, it's Pavel Buchnevich.
What a play, though, in the corner by Jake Neighbors. Here, watch Neighbors. Gets a puck. Perbix is on him. A little bit of separation. See Buchnevich just fade right out in the slot. Look at him. He's up in the top right of your circle or screen. And then Neighbors head up. He's not even looking at Buchnevich. He's looking cross ice, and everybody kind of got mesmerized by that. Puts it up to Buchnevich, and he makes a great shot far side. And we've been seeing that a lot from the Predators lately. The slow starts, and all of a sudden it kicks in, and they get to their game.
Eric Halla wins the face-off back to get things started.
Maybe they're going to wait till after the first minute of the second period to get to their game. And St. Louis has come out hard here. They got some confidence. They had a good first period for the Dads.
Again, it's loose in the slot. They score! So St. Louis right out of the gate, 45 seconds in. Buchnevich with his second goal.
Whatever it is, 15, 20 minutes to talk about it, and you come out like that, and St. Louis was the team. They're the desperate team here. They're fighting. They're working hard to get pucks, and just got all muscled here, just battling for pucks. And then Buchnevich comes in here and picks up the loose change and a rocket. He's the one that makes that pass. Comes out here, puck's bobbling around, and then he just comes right to the net and just powers that puck past Saros.
Well, you could count up the number of battles. Come in with some speed. Logan Mailloux. That one changed direction. Saros had to make a good save there. It's loose again in the crease. Behind the net, Barron. Fit to the slot past Kyrou. He's got 2 assists tonight, does Kyrou.
Hey, he's been a lot better lately. He's had a up and down season.
That one, did it go across? It did. They say yes. From the point, the referee TJ Luxmore pointed to the net as a goal.
Back out, and again, this just comes flying back. There's the speed, the urgency. Preds again late to the puck. Yeah, just comes right back out. And is that Buchnevich for the hat trick?
If he touched it.
If he touched it, and it came out, and it ends up hitting Saros' left pad, his left skate, as he's trying to come back to the net.
The mental toughness part of it. The Blues have been struggling. Nashville's been playing a lot of red-hot teams. They've been playing some high-end teams that have urgency. The Blues not in that. Here comes Parayko. He scores! 5-1. The rout is on. Less than 4 minutes into the second period.
Watch him get up in the rush right here. Nice little pass snugger, and then Parayko comes flying down and just roofs that one. And Eustace on it and putting his mask on, getting ready to come in the game. So that'll be the end of the night for UC Saros. Not all his fault. You know, in a situation like that, look at that, right off the inside of the bar.
Utah, another great save there by Onanen.
Snuggerud.
Here they come again. Dead slot shot. Save made by Onanen. And the rebound covered. See some different line combinations here from Andrew Brunette. Different trio out there now with Bunting on the line with Smith and McCarron. Yossi works the defense in. Back to Bunting. Score! Nashville shuffles the deck. And a shot from Bunting to his new line mate, Micah McCarron, who tips it in.
When things aren't going well, just tweak the lines, change the energy, change the goalie. Let's see what happens. And right here, good job by Yossi going down the wall, bringing the coverage, putting it back up, and then look at the traffic. Watch Yossi right here, brings everybody down. Bunting goes up, put it to the net. You got two guys there, and it goes off that traffic in front, and they get a great goal. What a tip there by McCarron.
In this second period, they came out of the gate very, very slow. Forsberg lost it. Yossi gets it back somehow. Forsberg has it here. Dives in and shoots and scores! A wacky play, a couple of fumbles out towards the blue line, but Nashville got it back, and Forsberg rips it under the bar.
You mentioned it, Willie. They had trouble at the blue line there, but found a way to keep that puck alive, keep possession, and Forsberg straight to the net. Look at him pull that in. Pulls that in right inside. It goes under Falk's stick. Look at Hofer trying to find that puck. And perfect location. There wasn't much room short side. The Predators have shown they're not going away. They're going to hang around, do everything they can.
Wilsby turns the corner, gets to the slot, followed up by Marchessault. Save made by Hofer.
Put the pressure back on St. Louis. The pressure is on them. He said the last 8 minutes of that second period, we got to our game. We need to keep that momentum, especially he talked about especially the chance they had there at the end of that period with Cole.
Hasn't clicked yet tonight. Sends this one around for Justin Barron. Evangelista on the line with O'Reilly and Stamkos right now. Shakes free, Barron to the net. Skipping, rebound, score! Nashville creeps closer. It's the factor.
The Predators, they just won't go away. They don't quit. They never give up. Justin Barron puts it to the net. Look at O'Reilly down. Gets hit battling for this puck in front. Right here down on his knees and gets a stick on it up and over the pad of Joel Hofer. Look at this effort by Ryan O'Reilly, the factor.
That it is so crowded for the last playoff spot or two that they're going to have to play exceptionally well. Can't let any game get away. Here's Evangelista to Stamkos. Stamkos looking wraparound, score! He ties Dino Ciccarelli in dramatic fashion.
And what does Steven Stamkos always say? I want to score meaningful goals. And right here, Stamkos gets the handoff, the power wrap through the legs of Joel Hofer to tie this game down 5-1 in the second period. And Steven Stamkos ties it.
Steven Stamkos.
One of the best players from in and around the net. He's now got 15 goals from that net front inner slot area. That is team leading and 10th overall in the NHL for the Wiley veteran.
Well, add another one, and the Predators have just taken the lead. It's Steven Stamkos in tight. O'Reilly was in that slot just as Mike was talking about. Unbelievable.
Meaningful goals. That's what Stamkos wants to score. Ties the game at 5. Battles in front of the net. Look at the net front traffic. Get the puck to the net and battle. Steven Stamkos takes the lead 6-5.
Just an incredible battle in front. And Stamkos, as we've talked about, scoring so many goals now.
These guys, I'll tell you what.
There's the face-off, and Nashville has completed a miraculous comeback. 5-1 they were down. They score the last 5. Eustace on it in shutout relief.